Yeah, yeah. Gold all in my chain. Gold all in my ring. Gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Nigga, 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 don't believe me, just watch. 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 All right. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Matthews here. Hold on. I have music going from my one of my phones to the earphones. I gotta switch some stuff up to make sure that the sound is good on the stream. Okay, good. So I kind of want to have that song going in the background. Give me a second. You'll know that I am getting the things. Oh, there we go. Getting the things. Hold on. I'm opening up my Spotify to play here. All right, perfect. I just need to turn that down. Let me get my notepad together. Gold all in my chain. Gold all in my ring. Gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Nigga, nigga, nigga. All right, y'all. So this message, hold on, let me timestamp. Let me timestamp. Let me timestamp. Let me timestamp. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. All right. So this message started with a song. The other day, maybe like 2 days ago, I'm laying in my bed, right? And as I'm laying in my bed, I just hear this tune. Gold all the money. Gold all the money. Gold all the money. And then I hear, don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. And this song, which I'm gonna, give the name of the song and all this stuff, but the song, that's not something that I listen to. That's not a song that has ever really been in my rotation. I know that the song was popular, so I knew it. Like, I kind of knew the tune, but I didn't know any of the lyrics. That song literally just came to me. And I was like, I gotta look this shit up. Like, what the fuck is this? Gold all in my whatever. And the phrase, don't believe me, just watch, at first was coming through. Like, as it was coming through, I was like, is this from Bruno Mars, girl? Like, because Bruno Mars also has a song where one of his lyrics is just like, don't believe me, just watch. I don't know if that's a sample. I don't know if that's just popular, but it also could just be like, fucking, just like a popular phrase. Anyway, so I look up the song. The name of the song is All Gold Everything, and the artist is Trinidad James. So if you want to go listen to the song, which I think that you should, that's the information. Now, I don't love all of the lyrics, but I love that. I think that's called a chorus. I think that's called a chorus. I love that. I love that. And so that's what I'm gonna keep repeating all throughout this because that is the vibe. That is what's coming in. So I'm going to repeat it one more time and then I'm going to give you the scene that's playing in my head as we get into this message. He says, gold all in my chain, gold all in my ring, except he says ring. And he says, gold all in my watch. And then he says, don't believe me, just watch. Then he says nigga 3 times. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Okay? So this is big. All right. But first I gotta get into the vision that came with this. The vision was literally so fucking good, you guys. Okay. So the vision and the vibe that I had, I'm gonna like start the song over and I'm gonna like turn it up so that I can like explain it to you and like explain it to you and see it and hear it at the same time. So it's like as if it was like a movie, right? Pretend that this is a movie. Your life is a movie. You're the main character, or you could just be imagining some sort of like movie sequence, right? So this is the scene that I'm getting. It's like a movie. There's a team. There's a basketball team, baseball team, football team. You're on a team. It don't fucking matter. It's the sports team, okay? But it's like a competitive sports team. Well, I mean, like I guess it could be like swimming or something like that, but in this in the vision that I got, it's a football team. So tweak it however you need to tweak it. Let's just continue. There's a football team and they're having some sort of like away game, which means they're having a game that is not at their school. And this game is so far away that they've like been on like a plane to get to that location. This away game was like the playoffs, the Super Bowl, the something, okay? I'm gonna do the best that I can with what I got when it comes to the sports lingo, and you're just gonna have to put two and two together, okay? So there's some big championship type game. And in the middle of this game, something was going on in that game where it's the last quarter of the fourth inning. Girl, listen. It's damn near the end of the game, okay? As we're getting further and further to the almost end of the game, it's not looking so good. Kind of like that, not gonna lie, they had us in the first half football meme that's pretty popular online. As we're nearing the end of the game, it's not even close, right? It looks like the other team is winning. The other team is kicking our ass. We have one last play. We have one last opportunity. There's 30 seconds on the buzzer. There's what the fuck ever. Like, I don't even want to say we, like the people on this team, maybe some people, sorry, it doesn't work for the metaphor. Nobody on our team necessarily feels that way, but the people in the audience, the people watching the game, since this is kind of like a game within a movie, the people watching the movie, whatever, people watching this would think that our team is about to fucking lose. Spirits are down. The other team is taking it. They kind of got us by a landslide. It's damn near impossible for us to win. And then, in the last seconds, what the fuck ever, somebody does some one thing. Scores, touchdowns, 3-pointer, 70 million pointer, what the fuck ever. They're showing me like in football how you can like score something and then kick the thing, or in basketball you like score something and then you can like do like a free throw, I think is what that's called. Long story short, something fucking happens where you make a move within that last final play that completely changes everything. Everybody's fucking shocked. The world stops. You just did the only thing that you could do in the situation to come out on top. But that was a near impossible thing to do. Years ago, I went to an Angels, it was Angels versus Dodgers game at Dodger Stadium with my brother. And we were losing. I'm not saying that I'm a good fan for this. We were losing. I'm an Angels fan against the Dodgers, but I had on a dress and it was like blue and white stripes. I was like, well, maybe at least I can be wearing the colors of the winning team. But I was like, no, I was like, we can still win this. And I think like the bases were loaded, which to my understanding means that there's like players on every single base. So it's just like, okay, if we get this home run, then we'll get all the points. We will win this game. So I was like, okay, this was years ago. This was probably in like 2019. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. This was back in 2019. So um I had just like gotten back to Bakersfield after leaving college. So I was like talking about manifestation more, but I wasn't, where I am now. And so I'm like, I'm manifesting a home run. Like, I'm manifesting a home run. We're going to get a home run. Like, we're going to win this game. And I really, like, I was saying it, but I wasn't like believing it, but I was like, no, like, we're going to do this. And a part of me was like, you know what? Worst comes to worst. I'm not wearing red today. And we quite literally got a fucking home run. And the way that we were going crazy in the motherfucking stands, because like I was joking. I was joking when I said that we were going to get a home run and win. And then right before my very motherfucking eyes, we get this goddamn home run. We just won the game. So we're fucking going crazy in the stands. We're screaming, what the fuck? Oh my God. That's actually crazy. Like, we thought that the Angels were done. Oh my God. Crazy that the example I'm giving is the Angels. It's 7:07 p.m. as I'm recording this. Oh my God. And it's June 7th. June 7th at 7:07 p.m. 777. 777's also being the motherfucking lottery. Ching, 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 ching. Like, come the fuck on. Like, let's be serious. Let's be serious. The presence of the Lord is here. Okay. No, if it was July 7th, then I would have had to end this reading and came and talked to y'all later, because that would have been too much for me. Anyway, okay. So now if it was July 7th, 2077, okay, I'm sorry, I'm done. Let's refocus. So the Angels won the game. We're freaking the fuck out. But one of the major reasons why we're freaking the fuck out, or one of the major reasons why I'm freaking the fuck out, is because, oh, holy shit, like, not I really manifested this. Like, like, come on, babe. It's kind of fucking undeniable that I was literally saying, like, no, we can win this. We can win this. We're just gonna get a home run. Like, it's fine. We're just gonna get a home run. Like, it's gonna be okay. And then we get the home run, and then we like fucking celebrate. Great, amazing energy, okay? So take that example. Now let's go back to our vision slash movie slash experience slash metaphor, right? You're not in the stands watching, you're a part of the team. You were a part of the final play. If it was baseball, you just hit the motherfucking home run. All of the bases are loaded. And actually, I'm going to be better at a baseball reference than a football reference because, I watched the latest Super Bowl and it made sense, but I'm much more familiar with baseball. It doesn't, no, the vision that I had, it was a football team. Girl, we don't have time. You guys understand, okay? Almost the end of the game, very unlikely for us to win. Somebody does something that powerfully shifts things around. Can we say flips the script? Can we say that the script was flipped? I think that we can. I think we can call this a script flipping event. And the reason why we're going to call it a script flipping event, and the reason why we're mentioning the phrase of flipping the script, is because in the past several readings, we've been talking about flipping the script. Okay? So you're understanding how this metaphor is really coming together and really applying to my collective. You don't have to have watched those other readings, but if you have, I love that continuation for us. So, okay. The game is over. You won the motherfucking game. You won the motherfucking game. Your team won the motherfucking game, but you won the motherfucking game. There's an emphasis on you. You're the person who hit the home run. You're the person who put the ball in the motherfucking end zone. You're the person who did the thing. Okay? Tag yourself. You're Angela Bassett. You are the person who took the team to victory. You are the MVP, aka most valuable player. So you've won this game. What I'm seeing in my vision, you're winning this game, and it's like a movie. When in the previous scene, we just did something so fucking victorious. And now in this next scene, we've gotten on the plane. We've headed back to wherever our home is. And now we're getting off the plane. We're coming into the airport, walking through the terminal. And as you're walking through the terminal, that's when music starts playing. And the song that's playing is All Gold Everything. So you're walking in the scene that we're seeing. You know, the people, like, they're walking in fucking slow motion. The song's not in slow motion, but you're in slow motion. And you have this feeling of like pride and satisfaction. I'm the shit. I'm that bitch. And it's like we can see it on your face. It's like that really egotistical, like in the best way possible. It's ego, 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 ego. And I know that in the spiritual community, they like to talk shit about the ego, but I don't. I have a lot of Leo energy, and I think that if you should be one thing in this world, it's proud of who the fuck you are. Happy Pride, by the way. I'm filming this in June. So it's that fucking egotistical energy. You can't tell me shit. That's the vibe. You're walking through the airport. This is the first time that the audience is seeing you after the win, after you were carried off the field. They poured Gatorade on you. What the fuck ever the girls do, okay? I'm doing the best I can with what I got. You guys are understanding where we are. You're walking through the motherfucking airport. You're fucking slow motion, and we just hear gold all in my chain, gold all in my ring, gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Nigga, 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 don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Okay, so that's the scene. That was the vision that I received, and we had so much fun sharing that with you. So now we're going to break that down. We're going to expand on that. This is so fucking good. Okay. So the reason why this is relevant, or how this is like literally going to apply, is number one, it's not just the gold in my chain or my ring or my watch. It's the don't believe me, just watch. So one of the reasons why this vision, this metaphor, that's kind of what we're going to continue to reference throughout this as I deliver this message to you. One of the reasons why that scene was so significant, or the fact that you were the person to do the thing is so significant, is because there's a total underdog vibe. There's a total underdog vibe. So maybe you were the person who barely made the team. You were the person who hadn't made any good plays. Is a play a move? Is a play a sequence of events? Gun to my head, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. You haven't been doing anything, or you haven't been doing well, or you haven't been doing good. And I'm not saying that you haven't, like that you genuinely haven't been doing good, like you, the viewer in my collective, but to the naked eye, to other people, there's an emphasis here on, I'm hearing, no, the fuck she didn't. No, the fuck he didn't. Who? Who got that? Who did that? Such and such from XYZ amount of time ago? I had someone tell me I fell off. Ooh, I needed that. And they want to see me pick back up, but where I leave it at? That's from Drake. Headlines? Is that the name of that song? I don't know. But that's the lyric that I'm hearing is from Drake. And another song, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. What is that song? He says something like, they say rap has changed. They want to know how I feel about it. If you ain't up on things. Dr. Dre be the name, still running the game. I'm ahead of the game, still not loving police. You know what I mean? Hold on. The name of the song is Still Dre by Dr. Dre. What does he say there? And he says, since I left, ain't too much changed. They say, hold on, I'm looking up the lyrics now. It's still Dre Day, nigga, AK nigga, though I've grown a lot. I honestly, sometimes I feel so weird reading these lyrics because I'm like, I don't think that that's what they're saying. I don't not think that that's what they're saying. Like, like sometimes, like, okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, I gotta skip to the most relevant part. It says, haters say Dre fell off. Then he says, how nigga, my last album was The Chronic. They want to know if he still got it. They say rap's changed. They want to know how I feel about it. So basically, and then you can go listen to the song if you want to, listen to the whole fucking song, whatever. But basically, the energy is just like, people thought you fell off. People thought you weren't going to do something. People thought you weren't going to be anything. People thought, oh, you were popular once upon a time. Oh, you were a one-hit wonder. Oh, you blah, 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 blah. For some of you, if you have a business, your business wasn't doing so successful. Maybe you're worried your business is going to go bankrupt. You're going to fail. If you're in school, you had a really bad couple of semesters. You didn't know if you were going to graduate. If you are looking for a job, you've been without work for a couple months, couple years. People didn't think that they were going to see you back in the industry. Like, there's just this energy and this vibe of an underdog. Taking it back to that metaphor, it looked like you were going to lose this game. It looked like you were going to lose this game. The most important game of the season, the most important game of your career. It looked like you were going to lose this game. Imagine having been one of the Angels fans in that stadium, in the example that I gave while I was explaining the vision. Imagine having been one of the Angels fans in that stadium. Sometimes as you get more like towards the end of games, like people leave, maybe they don't want to, get caught up in the traffic of the leaving, or maybe they're like, fuck it, my team's not winning. I'm not going to stay here and watch my, boys lose or whatever. So imagine having been one of the Angels fans who's like, nah, I'm leaving. Fuck this. Like, whatever. And then as you're walking out, as you're getting into your car, as, you know what I mean? After you're leaving, you're checking your motherfucking social media. You hear the motherfucking applause. You hear the people going fucking crazy. You see a baseball zoom past you. I'm just kidding. You see on your timeline, Angels win the game. You're like, what the fuck? The Angels won the game. I was at that game. We were losing that game. I was at that game and we were losing that game. What are you talking about? Then when you find out that the Angels hit a home run and won the goddamn game, now you sitting there going, I missed it? I missed it? You're coming into some success right now. You're coming into some success right now. And one of the reasons why it is blowing the minds of people is because it looked like you lost the game. It looked like you were losing the game. It looked like you weren't going to get what you desired. You talked, okay, for some of you, you talked all that shit. This is what I'm going to do. This is how it's going to be. This is what I'm going to create. This is what I'm going to get. This is what I'm going to receive. This is what I'm going to manifest. And people didn't believe. People were watching. People were like, yeah, okay, sure, Jan. Some of you people were being passive aggressive to you. You working on, getting things going in your business. You got other people telling you, oh, I know some place that's hiring. You're working towards your dream, your goal, your vision. There are other people looking at you going, I don't think it's happening. Don't you think that if something was going to happen, it would have happened by now? Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. And now it's time. It's 7:22 p.m. while I'm filming this. Okay. I know that I want to do a new chapter, but I don't know what the hell to title the old one. I'm just going to call it Expanding on the Vision. And we'll figure it out then. The next message that I got was, okay, well, actually, hold on. So before we get into, oh shit, whatever. Before we get into the people who are watching, I got to get into the success. So what you're understanding based on what I've just told you is that if this is for you, you were in a position where you felt like an underdog. Maybe even if you weren't like failing miserably, maybe you weren't doing as good as everybody else around you. Everybody else is doing this. Everybody else is getting this. Everybody else around you is whatever. They're giving me an example of like a family dynamic. Oh, that cousin got married. Oh, that other cousin is, engaged. Oh, that other cousin just had their third kid. Oh, that other person just got that raise at work. What am I doing? Oh, I'm working on this business. I'm working on blah, blah, blah. I'm doing this. I'm creating art. I'm blah, 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 blah. People are like, oh, okay. Cool. Hope that works out for you. If this message is for you, your journey didn't look conventional, whether it's because you're doing something unconventional, maybe you are an artist, or it didn't look conventional because you weren't hitting the markers and the external, like the requirements that were being put on you by other people. People had, ooh, this is so good. People had one idea of success. People had one idea of success. Hold on. They thought that success looks like you, like for example, you go to college, you go to graduate school or you go to college and then you get a job out of college and then you work that job for 2 years and then you work another job for 2 years and then you blah 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 and then you blah 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 and then or they thought that success in your industry looked like getting an internship and running and getting coffee for people. They thought that success was supposed to take a specific route. They thought that, success in your field, if you wanted to be successful, you would have had 100,000 subscribers by now, or you would have had blah, 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 blah. You would have been doing ba, 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 ba. If you were really, going to be successful, if this was really going to work for you, you would have met some standard, and you had not done that. They're saying yet, and then they're also saying until now. And one of the reasons why they're saying things worked out in the way that it did, right now we're channeling spirit. Like the ancestors are here, but we're channeling spirit. Right now, spirit is saying, one of the reasons why things worked out in this way, because you are here to powerfully challenge people's definitions of success, people's perception of reality. You are creating something that is of so much significance that is going to be seen by so many people. That's a huge motif in this reading. Don't believe me, just watch. Being seen, being in the public eye, being well known. If it's in the community, if it's in social media, if it's locally, if it's in your family, what the fuck ever. You are people who have come here to be seen. Spirit is saying, I worked with you to create this story of success so that, number one, my involvement in your life would be fucking undeniable. The worse it looks. What is that phrase? I don't know. I don't know the phrase, but it's something like, the worse it looks, the bigger the blessing, the bigger the miracle. The worse it looks, the bigger the miracle. The more unlikely it looks, it's 7:27 as I'm filming this, the more unlikely it looks for you to get what you desire. When you get what you want, the more mind-blowing it is. Because for some of you, there are people who really wanted to write off your success. Really wanted to say, oh, well, they're just lucky. Oh, well, it's because they come from this family. Oh, well, the only reason why they got this job or they got this position or they got that one thing but way back when was because of this, or, oh, well, it was just a fluke. Oh, well, And so God is really using your life experience to demonstrate the power of having faith, the power of trusting in God, trusting in your inner being, trusting in your inner knowing, having that relationship in the spiritual, the significance of that, the relevance of that. Because when people look at your life, if you had just gone from point A to point B to point B to point C on your way to point D, then people could have been like, no, that's not, faith didn't do that. They already had blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, that's not possible. They already blah, 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 blah. Oh, no, that's not, no, that doesn't mean anything because they, But the way that God has set this up so beautifully is that people are going to, God's presence in your life is going to be fucking undeniable. Undeniable. You're going to be powerfully proving these people wrong because you're proving to them that the stories they were telling about what it takes to be successful is wrong. The stories they were telling about who gets to be successful is wrong. The stories they were telling about the requirements and blah, blah, blah Wrong, 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 wrong. Your existence is going to be a testament to the fact that life can be different. Life can be easier. Life can be more enjoyable. Life can be whatever the fuck it is that you represent. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 All right, next chapter. And the reason why this is so damn good is because people are watching you now. The people are watching you now. We had been having that conversation, and I mentioned it in like a couple of the different readings that we did, like over the past couple days, maybe weeks. Feast in front of your enemies. Gold all in my chain. Gold all in my ring. Gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Nigga, 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 don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. They're sat. And they're watching. And now your ancestors are coming through. And they're like, no, no, no. Give the girls a good show. Give the girls a good show. Gold all in my chain. Gold all in my ring. Gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch. So really the conversation that we're having right now is about being flashy. It's about being flashy. They're coming to you and they're telling you, we're delivering all of this motherfucking abundance to you. You better not go hide this shit away in a motherfucking closet and pretend like you're not who the fuck you are. We're delivering all of this motherfucking, this massive motherfucking win to you. You are the MVP. I don't know. You get a fucking trophy? I don't know what happens when you win these things. A World Cup? I don't know. You got some motherfucking award. You're not gonna go put this goddamn award inside the closet and act like it wasn't a motherfucking miracle. You're not gonna go put this award in the closet and act like Jesus didn't show up for you like he did. You're not gonna go, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna be humble. You're not, no. They're like, no descendant of mine is gonna be humble. No, you're not going to be humble. We worked too hard for this. They talked too much shit for this. Now they're singing Nicki Minaj. Shit it on them. Shit it on them. Man, I just shit it on them. Okay? Put your number 2s in the air if you did it on them. Can y'all drop some peace signs in the comment section, please? It's 7:33 as I'm recording this. Drop some peace signs in the comment section if you shit it on them. Please. Put your number 2s in the air if you did it on them. It's okay to do it on them. And a couple of you are afraid because, well, yeah, I did that one move and I, was the MVP of that one game. But what if it was just luck? What if it was just a fluke? What if, but that's just your self-concept. You bought into the lie that you're some motherfucking underdog. You bought into the lie that you're not that good. You bought into the lie that you're not capable. You bought into the lie that you can't be the person who wins, blah, blah, blah. And that's all bullshit. This is about you going farther and standing stronger in your self-trust, in your worth, in who you know yourself to be. Who are you? I'm Alice. You're not Alice. In Alice in Wonderland, I want to say the version with Johnny Depp. I feel like there's like more than one of those. And I don't remember which one. I think it's the first one. It's been a long time since I watched it. But Alice is there with like the worm guy. He has this little cigarette. He's like, "Who are you?" She's like, "Well, I'm Alice." He's like, "You're not Alice." And they're going back and forth and they're having this conversation. She's like, "Bitch, I'm Alice." He's like, "Girl, you're not Alice. I know Alice. I would know if you were Alice. You're not Alice." Because he's not talking about just because it looks like an Alice and it walks like an Alice and it talks like an Alice, it's an Alice. No, no. Being Alice. I think in that scene they pull out a motherfucking scroll of Alice who's gonna cut the heads off the beasts and what the fuck ever. That bitch looked victorious as hell. She got like the wind blowing. I haven't seen the movie in years. I hope this scene is real and I know I'm not making it up, but I don't know if it happened all in this order. But anyway, she looked real fucking victorious. Her hair blowing in the wind and shit. She got her motherfucking armor. That's Alice. That's Alice. Victorious, shoulders pressed back, chin up, hair blowing in the motherfucking wind. That's Alice. You, how you're showing up, how you're talking to me, how you're behaving, you're not Alice. She's going, I am Alice. But it is through the journey that she takes, as we follow her throughout that movie, that she becomes Alice. But it's not a becoming like she's changing, it's a becoming like an uncovering. If this message is for you, you have been going through a motherfucking process of uncovering and becoming who the fuck you are. You did not just win this championship, this Super Bowl. You were not just crowned MVP. You did not just come into the truth of who you are as Alice to act like you are every other bitch. It's 7:37 as I'm recording this. You're Alice. You're her. Or him. These ain't songs, these is hymns because I'm him. That's a Jay-Z lyric. Your ancestors are coming through. Be a flashy bitch. I'm telling you. Give these people a motherfucking show. And it's not like, but it is like, and that's, as I was like talking with them before we got on here and started recording, I'm like, I don't really love that energy and that vibe of like, caring what other people think about me or caring what other people like think that I have or whatever. And we want to clear that up here because it's not about that. It's about the fact that hiding your money, your wealth, your abundance, your success away from the world, that's not who you are. Hiding the success and the everything that you have called in and created for yourself, that's not the truth of who you are. That's not what you came here to do. That's not the creative expression of your soul. Maybe somebody else's soul. Maybe what lights them up is to hide all of their successes. Maybe that's what they love. Maybe they love being successful in secret. That's not who the fuck you are. If this message is for you, if you're in my collective, if you're a part of this collective, that's not who you are. I know a lot of the women in this community. I know a lot of the people in this community. We're some Leo looking ass bitches. We are. Most of y'all have Leo energy. Fifth housers are in the motherfucking building. Capricorn energy. 10th housers are in the motherfucking building. Fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius placements are in the motherfucking building. You hid away for whatever reason. You hid away because bitches was mad. Bitches was jealous. Looking at you upset. There's a Jay-Z lyric. They just say, I'm just hearing in my head, like, make a hater want to suck their teeth. I don't remember which one that's from. You hid away your successes, your energy, your vibe, because the next bitch doesn't like it when you shine too brightly. That's all I got. Tuh. Period. You're not gonna hide this shit. Look at the motherfucking thumbnail for this video. I specifically looked up Cardi B from the Met Gala. The theme was gilded glamour. The theme was, it was like literally like gilded glamour, but that's fucking opulence. It's like over the top opulence. You are an over the top opulent ass bitch. And I need you to do it on him. Period, point, motherfucking blank. And I need you to have the motherfucking pride of somebody who is the MVP, who just did the thing in the play that got the goddamn victory. You won this game. Whatever it was that you did, you showed up every single motherfucking day. You weren't at practices, after practice, before practice, first one to be there, last one to leave, what the fuck ever it is. You showed up. You put in the energy. You put in the work. They talked shit about you. They acted like you weren't going to be anything. They underestimated you. They chose to sleep on you. You get to have fucking pride. There's more than enough money that's coming here. This is not fake. This is not fake. You really need to do some work surrounding your self-concept. There's this energy and this vibe of like, well, how can I have all of these nice things if I have like XYZ other thing going on financially? That's the thing. You won the game. XYZ thing that was going on financially is no longer going on anymore. There's more than enough money. It's abundance. It's overflow. I pay my bills. My bills are paid. Your bills are paid. You do not have to stash your shit away. Get the new motherfucking apartment. Get the new motherfucking car. Buy the motherfucking clothes. Get the goddamn technology. 7:44 as I'm recording this. Get the things that your heart desires. Express yourself in the way that you dress, in the way that you show up, in the way that you post on your motherfucking Instagram feed. Travel if that's what your heart so desires. They're saying flex. Flex. It's a genuine, authentic flex. You have earned this. Gold all in my chain. Gold all in my ring. Gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Nigga, 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 don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Can you soak in not only your victory, but the fact that this is how life gets to be for you? Some of you don't want to relish in it and be in it and be present in it and be inside of your body while you're experiencing it because you're afraid that it's going to end, that you're going to go back to the way that things were, that it's a fluke. All of that is shit that has to do with your self concept, how you see yourself, who you believe you are, how you think the world works for you. That is what needs to be changed. That is what needs to be shifted. And I have a course. It's called the Release, Reconnect, and Recognize course. Module 6 of that course powerfully deals with shifting that identity. And then all the modules leading up to it powerfully support you in developing the tools and doing the foundational work so that way you can shift your identity with ease. All right? That's all that I got for you. There's more than enough money. All of the people are gathered. They are watching you. It's okay to shit on them. If you need permission from anybody, take it from me. You have my permission to shit on them. Gold all in my chain. Gold all in my ring. Gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Nigga, nigga, nigga. Who gives a fuck? You could look like the newest money on the planet. It doesn't matter. The Nicki Minaj verse from Monster is coming through. All up in the bank with the funny face. And if I'm fake, I ain't noticed because my money ain't. So let me get this straight. Wait, I'm the rookie? But my features and my shows 10 times your pay, $50K for a verse, no album out, and my money's so tall that my Barbie's got a climate hotter than the Middle Eastern climate. Yeah. Talk your shit. Buy your shit. Do what you feel led in your heart to do. And enjoy all of this motherfucking money that you are calling in, that is coming in. Relish in it. Show off. You won. You won the motherfucking game. You are victorious. You are the MVP. You should feel proud. You should feel like your shit doesn't stink. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I want you to be boastful. They're saying Cash Doll, doing too much. They be like, Cash, bitch, you doing too much. I'm like, shut up, ho. Ho, you ain't doing enough. Oh, you fucking mad. That's too fucking bad. Since you fucking asked, I like doing too much. I love that song. I love that song. That's the vibe. Do too much. Be boastful. Shit on them. And maybe next time, instead of talking shit, they'll take notes. Okay? Okay. Check out the links in the description. I've got a free offer. I've got a paid offer. I've got links to my PayPal, my Venmo, and my Cash App if you want to send me a little cash as a form of gratitude. I would appreciate that. I love you so, so much. Also, comment on this if this resonated with you. If you're claiming this, I want to celebrate you. And yeah, I would love for you to be prideful as fuck in my comment section. Hell yeah, that's what it's for.